And we are back to the Silver Lantern Archives today. We continue on with Hellfire Descent. Our party is just dealing with the fallout of returning here to Baldur's Gate. And it hasn't been the best of returns, but I'll let our resident Dragonborn tell you how that's been going. Beezus, tell me what's going on or I take your tail. Oh wait, you don't have one.
I thought Dragonborns do have
Yeah.
a tail.
It depends on which version.
Well, I didn't think I had a deal. I was playing like I didn't have one. But anyway, so we were on our way back from our Time Dilation adventures, and as mentioned, we were getting back into Baldur's Gate, trying to, get acclimated again. So I believe we were going to see Dorian, and as we get up there, similar to I think the first time we met Dorian, there was a scuffle going on. Only this time, he wasn't throwing guys through windows as he did last time. We came across some of these undead hooligans we saw under the bathhouse, and that turned into a whole kerfuffle. We handled those guys on the outside, but there was obviously something going inside the office too, where I think there was Dorian and maybe somebody else, because my character never actually made it into there, so I can't see what's going on. Val was, I think, the closest person to poking their head through the door. And after we got done squashing our foes and vanquishing them all the way back to hell, especially that little demon dog thing. I hate those things. That's where we settled up, and we were going to, I think, try to find out what the hell was going on here.
Here,
That's all
go
I got.
ahead and take your hero point. We are going to rejoin the party shortly after Memphesh has stabilized Tortufu over there, and the rest of the party is getting an idea of what's going on inside. And as that is all happening, Seoza, you are finally running up the stairs after stopping by the bakery for some buns for Valtari and Nelly.
Okay, so there's. Am I hearing a kerfluffle?
You just heard the end of it. It is stopped while you're running up the stairs.
Okay, run, run, run. What the fuck?
You're saying it was post kerfuffle.
Where the hell is my. Valtari, are you. Look to Val. Is she injured? Nope.
That was
She is
okay.
fine.
She's fine? Okay.
Oh, you're talking about Valtari. I thought you were asking if Nelly was injured.
Oh, no. I'm running up, look at you, see that you are not profusely bleeding. Run to child, pick up child.
They've got a knife.
Yes, I
It
am the
has
one that
blood
gave
on
her
it.
that knife. There are days that I regret giving that child that dagger.
Nelly waves at you. You also see the individual Dorian, who you met shortly before leaving, as well as the small white-haired girl, and a man you don't recognize. Two men you don't recognize. One with long, greasy, black hair that is in ropes, and the other, a dark-skinned man. Cyrus, can I get your description? Cyrus?
Dalgorf.
Sorry, I was muted. My bad. You see Cyrus, a solid 6 foot tall man with a strong build, deep honey brown skin. His hair is shaven on the sides with tight curls on top, and there's a quiet. And he wears worn chainmail with a sand-colored cloak draped over his shoulder. His right arm is a well-crafted bit of metal and leather prosthetic, and he wields a long sword in it, and he carries a shield on his back that is the that I have a symbol of. I'll get later, but yes. He's just kind of wipes what blood he has on the blade away. You see, he himself is battered and got knocked upside the head a couple times by a woman with a mace. Well, good of you to show up. You must be the ones I was here for.
Hmm. Well, that's just ominous.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am going
No.
to. Yeah, I am going to pick up my child.
There is a small bean that was on a dog that has a knife that is now being picked up. Cyrus, you're not entirely sure when this kid got in here.
God.
It's not Molly, who did come in here, who was also a kid. This new one has horns, though, and is a little bit smaller than Molly.
It's not my place to tell a parent how to raise a child.
Oh, real quick. Do you speak Infernal?
No.
Ah, okay.
Sorry. I never learned the infernal tongue.
You're good. Just have to play translator a little bit.
He's
Um,
almost got common down.
Yes, but there's still a few words here and there, so it's always good to have someone else to interpret and,
Oh. Kristen told me how to deal with people like that. And she is going to put one hand up flat at her elbow right below her bicep and flip Cyrus off with the biggest grin on her face.
Valtari is going to double over cackling.
The sales is going to put.
You.
She is also only saying that in Infernal, so you hear the sound of breaking glass and this strange demonic chant, and then she flips you off, Cyrus.
Oh man, I wish the Tortufu was in there for that shit.
Sales is going to put Nellie's arm down. Nellie, that is a rude sign.
But they said
Quite alright.
about you guys.
Who said what? What happened?
She points at Cyrus as to what Cyrus had just said about judging.
Oh, judging. Oh, I don't. In Infernal, Theosa just goes, Nellie, I'm not going to take offense to somebody judging my parenting styles when they've known me for about 2 seconds. You're good.
But that's why we send the goose to him.
All right, dear.
I don't know why we're flipping gooses, though.
Wait,
You shouldn't flip a goose.
has Nelly ever seen the goose?
Keep my blade.
How does Nelly know about the goose?
That being said, I am turning to Valtari and in common go, what happened? I went
That's what
to
I'm
go get
talking
pastries.
That is a good question. Molly, Dorian, do either of you two know? I know we came in and we heard fighting.
Yeah.
You see Molly walks across and sits down in the chair as Dorian straightens up. Dorian looks like he's been through a meat grinder. He does not look all that good.
No, we don't.
Well, I can take an estimate onto who these fuckers are. You remember the group of individuals that were after you?
Valtari's gonna kind of blink rapidly for a few seconds and go, am I only supposed to remember one?
The ones you dealt with before ditching town.
So the cultist motherfuckers.
Some
Yeah.
more cultists. Why is it always fucking cultists?
Because life would be too simple afterward, without them.
Simple. I would love simple. Could life just be simple?
No, I don't think it can. As
Also,
Dorian's gonna walk around and sit back at his desk, kicking this guy out of the way.
Dorian, this is the one that. What were we doing for Dorian?
Y'all weren't even really doing anything for Dorian. Y'all were doing a job to recover herbs for Selwyn.
Okay. Then how do we know Derek?
Dorian's
How do we know?
normally the guy that hires the party. Yeah, most of the party works for Precision Pursuits.
We're
Oh,
mercenaries.
so I don't really know who the fuck this guy is. Okay.
You've met him once, and he helped you get out of the
I've
city.
met him.
But y'all left
Yeah,
like right after you met.
Oh, okay. So he hasn't seen me since, the whole thing with the lightning arm in the eyeball.
Yeah.
What the?
Since before
What?
all that.
Oh, yes. So Cyrus sees this pink-haired, what looks like a human man. The thing is that he has one, like, electric blue eye that looks almost like it has, like, an arcane sigil in it, in the iris. And then the other eye is, if I remember correctly, it is black with a red iris. And he's got like lightning scarring down the side of his face, and it looks like it goes down his arm. Which I did not have the last time Darian saw Theoza.
Also, while Darian's getting settled, Val's going to walk out of the room and holler at Minthash and Tortufu to get their butts inside so we can actually all talk as a group.
It's Dorian, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Not Darian.
Sorry.
Dorian.
Or Dooflake groans out. I'll be there in a second. Kind of tastes like wine. And Tartuffe like kind of gets up and slowly hobbles his way into the room.
Taking notes.
Do I smell pastries?
Yeah. I'm gonna set Nellie on the couch and hand her a donut.
He is going to happily start munching on it. She actually splits off a quarter and gives it to Fluffington.
By the gods, Tortuf, why can I no longer move my token? There we go. By the gods, Tortufu, you look like shit.
I got hit by various things.
I can see that. Hold still.
Well,
Take 15 HP.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Elsa. Who's that? I look over Cyrus, and Cyrus, as you would see, a very large, not tall, just thick all around turtle. He looks like he could bench press an oak tree. But he has like a very nice face. He's kind of yellowish green, big ass shell, kind of little bit spiky. Kind of think Bowser in terms of spikiness, like rounded spikes.
mm-hmm.
He's carrying around a big old hammer.
Well, am I right to assume this is everyone here?
But currently, yes.
Oh,
Can
I
I
mean,
say
with-
that this is our merry band of misfits? Sorry, Theoza.
No, you're fine. We've got a
About that
couple of
time.
friends missing, but
You see the lights in the lanterns nearby flicker.
shit.
I pick up the child.
Pick up my shield.
Nothing happens.
So, between you and Dorian, who wants to explain to me what's up with this group that came in and tried to take my life?
I thought we took care of these cultists.
No, you only hit their base of operations. You forced them underground. They've been starting to show back up a little bit since you've been away. They're weakened, we think, but that assassin that was leading them managed to get out, and we think he's leading the group now.
Also,
You see the
wasn't there
flames flicker again.
Yeah, fun. Also, wasn't there technically a second group of cultists that came to take back what the first group had stolen?
The dragon cult. No one's seen hide or hair of them since.
No.
They took the treasure.
The lights flicker again.
Dorian, what's up with your lights?
Not sure. You see he gets up, goes over to the lamp, and investigates it. It flickers again. Oil's still good. Shouldn't be. Then everything goes dark.
Immediately cast light.
It is eaten up by the dark.
So,
The
magical
darkness
darkness.
overrides it. So
Mind
is it-
yourself.
Do you have the warlock eyeballs?
Yes, I do.
So you're the only one that sees the bodies all over the ground disappear into the ground.
What the fuck?
After a couple seconds, it's barely more than a few heartbeats. The light flickers back on, and the bodies are gone.
God damn it, we gotta deal with these guys again.
What happened here?
I'd imagine their boss just pulled them out. He nods
Right.
to where the one you had tied up is also missing.
Great. How are we supposed to get any information?
Same way we always do. Follow whatever lead we have.
Oh.
Ugh. Do we have to go back into the sewers?
No, actually, I have a lead for you to follow. Do you remember Mortlock?
Yeah.
The big guy?
Yes.
Ooh, honey.
He was found dead the day after you left, but I still have his warning. Something about his family being up to nothing good. So, we have somebody to look into. Once you're ready, I know you've been through a lot since you've been gone for so long, and you still need to talk to Selwyn. I imagine
Yeah,
you did manage to recover the herbs, yes?
Yes.
We have to
Yeah,
fight a
got it.
crab.
And Dark Tofu is right. It involved fighting a crab.
It took you a month
Tasty
to turn
afterwards.
down a crab?
No, we ended up in a haunted mansion.
Interesting. Things are never quiet with you around.
No, they are not. And might I add, if we ever have to investigate another mansion, I am not going in. I do not care.
Well, you're investigating a group of nobles, so you see him kind of shrug.
Yeah, sorry, Veltari. Mansions are kind of par for the course with the upper crusties.
She is
If you'd
going to
rather
sigh
find-
and pinch the bridge of her nose.
If
Sorry.
you'd rather I find some other work for you, I can work on that.
She'll hold up a hand and say, I will figure something out.
As
We
long as
also
we
need
can
to
keep
get
the
you to a
time.
church.
Well, let's look at it this way. Let's go after the noble's manor after we look into some other avenues. I found a place where one of the older Van Thumpers does his business. A seedy place, somewhere you might be able to find information if you go digging about. Any of you ever heard of the Low Lantern?
Would Tortufu, with his background as a pirate, know about it?
No, because you didn't know much about Waterdeep when you first got here,
Yeah,
and yet
fair
it's
enough.
not a place you've been since joining the party.
All right. It sounds like it is a place in Waters Deep, so I don't
Not
even have to
Waterdeep,
ask
Baldur's Gate.
Val does. Baldur's Gate, sorry. But it does sound like Val wouldn't know since, yeah.
Yeah, Veltari hasn't run across it either. It's a more
Theos has
ship
been
down
in
in the docks.
Barovia until Theos has been in Barovia for the last while.
Isn't Beezus the only one who's been here like longer than anyone else? Like in terms of just being in Baldur's Gate.
Except for Nelly,
By, like,
probably.
a couple days.
Where's Tristan?
Cyrus knows the place, probably.
But it's a
He's
place
been
you
in
can look
and out.
into.
Um,
The
you said it's called the Oil Lantern?
no, the Low Lantern.
Low Lantern. My brain broke.
One of the brothers, Amaric, tends to do his business there. Molly's been keeping an eye on it, but not going in, because she's a little recognizable. He can assure me that he's there most of the nights. Not there during the day, but in later evening and early into the night he will be there. Perhaps you could go and look into it once you're ready. No rush, though. Should be a little while before they pull another stunt like that again.
Yes, and I'd like to get this one to a cleric. Looks at Veltari.
And I could use a nap and a bed and a snack. And Tortufu has been, by the way, saying that Tortufu has been sneaking looks at you this entire time.
You see
Wants
Nelly
Oh.
looks down at her donut, breaks off a little piece, and hands it out to Tortufu from the other side of the room where she's sitting on the couch.
She's no longer sitting on the couch. I picked her up the moment the lights started flickering.
Oh. She's over near the couch.
Yes. Tartufu, Theoza just kind of like flicks his arm and the pastry box opens. There's an assortment of donuts.
Donuts.
Tortufu. As
Yes?
you're reaching out for the donut, your senses go off. Your sixth sense.
My
is
danger
watching.
sense?
No, not your danger sense, your other sense.
My
Your back.
goose sense?
He's watching.
You just see Tortufu kind of like give the Venfash a side eye and position his big ass self in front of the door to block the view.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can determine like what he's looking at?
He's definitely looking at a box of donuts.
Hmm.
He's also
Oh,
covering the door.
I'm gonna get a donut. Who has the donuts?
Theoza.
Theoza does.
Do it.
Getting that
Can I
donut.
roll a perception to see if I see that, speaking that I would be looking in that direction?
Yeah.
Like I'm hovering over the donuts, like, which donut? These all look so tasty.
Nelly leans over to you and goes, "The pink ones are the best.
Ooh,
They look like Auntie Val."
I think I should try one. Thank you, young one. And I just reach in and grab you a little pink one and start munching on it happily.
Nice. It's got sprinkles.
Also, at Nelly's comments, Val's going to like cup her cheeks and give a little squeal and just be super happy.
But Seoza, you see that motherfucker. He's over there.
Yeah.
He's working on the latch.
Valdil, will you hold these for a sec?
She will have a questioning look on her face, but hold out her hands to take the donuts.
He will put them in your hand. He is going to pick one of the ones that is not. We're gonna go with a maple bar because those are my favorite personally.
Fair.
And then Seoza is going to go walk over here, open up the window, and hand the goose a donut.
It's gonna take the donut. It is gonna squawk at Menfash and Tortuga, and it's gonna fucking run.
What was that?
No, nothing. There wasn't anything, man. Don't worry about it.
Sales is gonna shut the window and lock it, and then go back to the party.
That kind of sounded familiar.
You can hear the honking
No,
in
man.
the distance. Menfash hasn't stopped.
Little like puffs of smoke come out of my nostrils, so I know what that was.
You feel something
Oh.
bite your Achilles tendon.
What?
You see the beak
Look.
flash under the sofa.
Like I literally get down there, start poking at her. Where are you?
Completely empty underneath.
What did you say?
It's completely empty underneath. Not even dust bunnies.
I snort. It was that goose. He still owes me a snack.
And he just made off with a snack. In your face, Menfash.
Ratufu reaches into the bag to he's looking for a French cruller. Those are my favorite donuts.
There's a variety. I don't above table. I don't actually know which one you're talking about, but
Homer Simpson would be proud of the donut Menfash is eating.
They are tasty and delicious.
also the image that Zap just shared is absolutely adorable. And I love it. And I want them as stickers.
Hmm?
I just stumbled across it and it was perfect timing.
Make donuts.
Thank you for that.
Yes. All right.
No, it is saved.
So, Sales is gonna look at Cyrus. Where do you come in on all this? Where'd you come from?
I'm your connection to the fist.
A wrist?
The
Fist.
fist.
Yeah,
The
you said the
slamming
I'm
fist.
connection.
sent here to provide you some help. Report
Noted.
to them what I need to report to. Let them know how things are turning out.
Noted.
Before shit's going down. But
In that case, why don't we all head back to the inn for the night after we drop off the flowers?
Oh, sounds good to
Dorian, you
me.
gonna be good for the night?
Who are you asking?
Dorian.
Yeah.
These assassins are gonna come back and get him?
Oh, if
Gonna
they
get
do,
got?
I'll deal with them. They've gotten
Alright.
bloodied more than once.
Then I shall be with them.
You see, he takes out some newspapers and starts going through them.
Oh, question above table. I don't know if we need to do this or not, but I wanted to make this suggestion. Would we need to, even if it's just to say that we do this, say that we stop by like a bank or something to consolidate the silver and copper coins into gold coins?
You'll have to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Late. The bank is closed. But yeah, you can just say you do it tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, not just the silver. We got all the artwork and all the stuff, other stuff.
Yeah, we can deal with that in the morning.
Yeah, it's just figured it'd be easier to go ahead and get the money consolidated, so it's not. Anyway,
And I had.
And a day. Let's find somewhere to lick our wounds.
Can I ask a above game question real quick, CC, before I forget to ask? Because and I've been meaning to for the last couple weeks. We met a weaponsmith several, I guess, months ago now in game. Maybe not several months, but anyway. Would it be possible to commission a weapon from him? I don't even know if we ever talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay. And just for the group, at some point, I would like to do that. Maybe not today, but when we get into it. So
You
yeah,
even
that
told
was
him
it.
last time you were there you wanted to commission a weapon. When you
Oh, I
went
did.
gold.
I could remember.
Yeah, because you wanted
Okay.
him to make a magic weapon. You just didn't have the funds for it last time you were here.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I had said that. Thanks for remembering, though.
Yeah. God, what was even his name? That was
Um,
Navari. Navari Forge
yeah, no,
Skill that was doing that. He is the head of the Dragonsteel Forge.
he stole my hammer.
He also upgraded Moonfashes.
Mm-hmm.
But what would the party like to do? Dorian is going through paperwork, and Molly is... You don't know where Molly got a pipe, but she is smoking... But bubbles are coming out of it.
Okay. I don't think has Seosa met Molly at this point.
I think you saw her once. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Was she the what? Is she the one that's like the artificer type person?
No.
No, that was
No.
a little. That was a little.
That's
That's
Brooke.
Brooke. Yeah.
That's Brooke.
No.
Okay,
Sienna
so
has
I
never
have-
met Molly.
I've never met Molly. Okay.
I don't think
Molly
we ever
is a
mentioned Molly.
young... You've mentioned Molly. You've said you're terrified
Yes.
of her. She's a preteen young girl. Snow white hair, carries herself with a lot of poise, and knows way too much.
also,
Fair.
it was Minthash and Tortufu who are afraid of her.
That's what I said.
For good reason.
We've seen things.
The boys.
We've heard things. We've seen things. We've heard things.
She is also the daughter of the chief of the guards, the head guard. Captain of the guard.
Damn, she's my boss?
No, because the Hellfists are completely different.
Yeah, I know.
They're technically... They
Fire Fist.
should be over the Flaming Fists. But due to some other shit, the Flaming Fists are the ones that are active right now, not the guard.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless we have any
But
further
as
questions.
somebody from the Flaming Fist, Cyrus, you know you don't fuck with Molly.
Nope.
And it's not because of her father.
Nope.
Especially with the Flaming Fist being the racist bigots they generally are. More than a couple have lost their careers after tangling with this 11-year-old.
Have a good day, Miss Molly.
She nods and keeps blowing on her pipe, which definitely looks like a normal smoking pipe that's just bubbles.
When I look at Cyrus and looking at who is looking at Molly, presumably, do I see the healthy, respectful fear in the eye? Because if I do, I give Cyrus like a knowing nod, like, yep, we know, we get it.
I wouldn't say fear. He's not afraid of anyone. At least he tries not to be. But there's a hesitation.
You still get the nod, because
Yeah.
Tortufu, Menfash, we get it.
Yeah.
So, I will introduce myself once again. I am Cyrus Rosewood. I am a member of the Fist for at least the foreseeable future. I'm here to help you with whatever task you have. Just don't get me killed.
Okay.
We'll try.
No promises.
I wish there was a promise, but okay.
Well, I'm Tortufu. Nice to meet you.
I've heard a lot about you, Turtle.
Tortufu.
Apologies.
No problem. I know it kind of sounds the same.
Well, I am Memphis, and as I, recover from my encounter with the duck, you see a silver, well, not silver. I don't know where that came from, but a sort of an ice white Dragonborn, about 6'2". He's sturdy built, but not like overly large. Wearing similar color chainmail and pauldrons.
Do we have any business left in here?
I think we can move if everybody else is comfortable, because this is where I sort of lean in and whisper. It makes me nervous.
I didn't catch that at all.
I was
Right.
whispering, trying to like whisper in to everybody, saying, "Molly makes me nervous." I sort of want to.
Is Molly coming with us?
No, she
Nope.
seems to be resting in the chair with Dorian.
As we're all getting ready to leave, Theoza will look at Molly and go, "Well, I've heard about you. I wish to meet under better circumstances. I am Theoza. Hopefully I will get to see you when the party's not beat to shit."
With that track record, I highly doubt it.
I
it
do
is
as
good
well,
you
but
made it
here's
back
the
from
hoping.
last city you were in.
Wait, what was that?
She said it's good you made it back here from the last city you were in.
Is that aimed directly at me?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look at Memfash and go, "I get why she fucking creeps you out," and turns around and walks out the door with Nelly in my arms.
And with that cue, I walk right behind them. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
We are.
I think it's only Veltari, Torfu, and Memphis that watched Molly slaughter a man.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's not even about the slaughter. She just knows shit about people.
Yeah, here's the thing: is that she just mentioned the last city that Seoza was in, which he hasn't mentioned at this point at all. He's turning around and walking the fuck away.
And let's keep in mind, Seoza showed up and then literally left the city within a few days. They had
Wasn't
not
even a
never
full day.
That hadn't even been a full day, and Molly already knows shit about Seoza.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Where the fuck is the way out of here?
It's the stairs you were just in.
Tartuffe like this way. Seoza quick. God damn.
Memphis, can I get a
Have a good day,
perception
Molly.
check?
Don't get yourselves killed.
What was that, CC?
Can I get a perception check from Memphis as he's leaving?
Oh yes, of course. Oh, don't I remember how to do that?
Perception
I'm a little
check.
rusty.
What I saw. Memphis, as
He's
you
locked
glance
in.
over at Molly and Molly's puffing on her pipe, you notice something interesting. While the end of the pipe is giving off bubbles, The other end that's at her mouth, you see it pull away, and just briefly inside her mouth, you see there is this strange rainbow smoke that seems to be coming from that end of the pipe. No one else seems to have noticed it but you.
Interesting. I shall lock that away.
Which means, despite it looking like she's playing with a toy, it looks like she's actively smoking something.
Oh, she's getting.
I will definitely lock that away. I know a little something about Molly now.
Yeah, because Molly definitely didn't mean for you to see that. There's no way to do that on purpose.
I know, right?
Veltari, as you are the last one to leave. Veltari, can I have a moment before you go?
Yes.
Oh shit, Voltari's about to learn.
Do you see?
She's going to lean out of the door and say, "I'll be with you in a moment. Continue on," and turn back towards Molly.
As Cyrus is just abandoning the party to go down the fire escape.
Yep.
Not
You
even
never
the normal
leave through the
stairs.
same door. Never go out the same door you walked in.
You see Molly walk up to you. She closes the door first. It looks like you've been getting yourself into trouble.
I am not going to pretend that I do not know that you know what is being hold on, that was me. But I'm not going to pretend that you do not know what it is you are referring to. So yes, it was not my intention, but
Can you kneel down for a moment?
she will listen to Molly.
You gonna get down on her level? Or how far are you going?
Honestly, she'll probably kneel on the floor right in front of Molly, where she's good level or even shorter.
She's going to tap you on the forehead.
Does it feel like anything other than just a tap on the forehead?
Not to you until you see the same goblet you've been having issues appear in her hand.
That thing, fuck that thing. I want it away from me. I want it destroyed.
I can handle that. Can I get a insight from Veltari?
Yes. Now, Valtari does have the Ring of Truth telling. Would that be...
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, because that was only for,
Lies specifically, and that's
Yeah.
not what you're looking for. Veltari, you see just the briefest flash of anger on Molly's face, and you swear you see a flash of red in her eyes.
directed towards Valtari or the goblet?
The goblet.
Okay.
She is going to hand you a small sack. Take this to the church, and they'll be able to free you of the curse.
Wonderful. I was planning to go there if possible. Anyway.
Also give them this note. It will explain what they need to do and how thorough they need to be.
Alright, I shall hand it to them and I will not look at it, do not worry.
I don't care if you do, but the creature that is attempting to prepare your body for possession cannot be allowed to return. She is going to put the cup in a small pouch, which the cup doesn't look like it should fit in the pouch, but it disappears all the same before she turns her back and returns to sit down. Calm as ever.
Whenever she turns to sit down, Val has been quiet the entire time until she finally just goes, "I'm sorry, what?" You know what? I don't want to know. And she's going to immediately bolt up and leave the room and going to go, "By the way, I love how you make everyone fear you."
When you know things, people know not to mess with you. Oh, and that instrument that book you were looking for. It's made its way back into the city.
Oh, good to know. Thank you, Molly. Have a wonderful day, sweetie.
As
And
you
she
see
is
the
going
door shut behind you.
Yeah. She's gonna walk down the stairs to join the rest of the group.
Theosa is waiting for you. He just wanted out of the room.
You know you're good.
Oh,
No.
his bun bun.
Yes. Lara is. Oh, 2. Okay, hold on.
It's been so long.
So long as last time you were on this map, you left on the last adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are we gonna need to wait to go to the church in the morning?
I mean, it is dark, but it's up to you what y'all want to do.
It's more so is that I wanted to get, as Cyrus is new, Theosa doesn't trust him.
And faith.
Considering
You
the
might
shit
be.
that keeps happening to this party, I don't fucking blame them.
Yeah, not only that, but you're with the flaming fist, and Theosa doesn't trust them as far as they can throw. He can throw them, which is not very far, as his
I was gonna say because
strength
he
is
has a
shit.
9 health or 9 strength.
Yeah. So, it's more so of getting the party set up in the inn for the night, and then going, okay, dear, let's go. Theosa doesn't want to wait for that in the morning. That, and I would like to pass off Nelly to Tartufu.
You see Nellie's looking a little sleepy, and they've got a hold of their bunny.
Tartufu.
Did you say sleepy or sneaky?
Sleepy.
Okay.
She's rubbing her eyes.
No.
Tartufu. Can I
Yeah.
talk to you for a sec?
Of course.
Do you mind keeping Theosa's gonna whisper. Do you mind keeping Nelly with you for the night? I wanna get Val to the church.
Okay.
Hey Nelly.
Yeah?
Theosa's gonna switch to Infernal.
Don't
You're
trust
gonna
me.
go have a sleepover with Tartufu for the night. I'm gonna go take Valtari to go talk with some local priests. Okay?
You see Nellie grabs onto the back of Valtari's skirts.
You need rest, little one. But I need to go make sure that she's okay.
I want to
Can you
make sure
behave?
she's okay too.
I know. But the more people that we have in there, the more likely something could go wrong. Can you be good and stay with Tartufu for me?
Valtari Nellie looks up at you with big puppy dog eyes.
Valtari, Seoza can see Valtari's will is crumbling.
Theosa is going to just what languages does Valtari know?
You know what? Give me 1 second.
I know we've talked about this, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Voltaria speaks Common and Infernal. It's in the group proficiencies.
Okay, well, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So Seosa's going to just put a hand on Valtari's shoulder and pull her back and whisper in her ear in common. As this is slowly becoming an not useful anymore, as we've taught the small one common, but is going to whisper in the hopes that Nellie doesn't hear. Val, it could be dangerous for her to come with us. The less of us that are there, the better. Especially when she doesn't have control over that ability of when we get hurt.
So you see Avery wave you down.
I acknowledge her.
She's waving you to come to the bar. You see she sets a small glass of milk on the bar. Give this to her. It'll help.
He will not.
Um, while Seoza is getting that from Avery, Val is going to crouch down to be more on Nellie's level and hold out her hand with her pinky finger extended and go, "We'll be back quickly, so you'll barely even miss us. I promise, we'll be back."
But you're going to find trouble.
No, we're not going to find trouble. We're going to find help.
You always find trouble.
I will admit I cannot fault that logic. But
You see she
Seoza
draws
will...
her little dagger. I got your back.
How can you say no to that?
You know, it's still an infernal.
Yes.
Nelly can't really
Theos-
speak common all that well yet.
No, but she's at the point where she's understanding it. Seoza is going to walk up though and go, "Hey Nelly, here."
If I drink this, can I go with you?
I'll think about it.
She is going to shotgun it. Effectively. See the dagger, take the thing, and go gulp, 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 gulp. She tries to put it on the bar, notices she's too small, puts it on the stool, and then looks up at you. You see defiance in those little eyes.
Truth is just like standing there completely confused because y'all have been talking in Infernal this entire time.
Yep.
I
Valtar is
am
going
going.
to...
And then you see her rock a little back and forth.
I was gonna say I'm going to pick her up because I have a feeling I know where this is going.
She's out conscious in less than a minute.
Yeah, that's
One
what I
milk.
thought. I'm going to hand her to Tartuffu.
Tartuffu like takes her from you and is holding them like a little baby. Like comparatively, Nelly is a little baby to Tartuffu just based on size alone.
But Nelly
Oh, yeah.
is pretty young anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. Come on, dear.
Don't you worry.
Thank you, Tartuffu.
Sir Fluffington
Anyway.
sits behind Tortuga.
If anyone tries to do anything to Nelly, I will smush them good. I give Cyrus a look. Because the Cyrus is the new one.
Valtar is going to pat Tortufu on the shoulder and go, "Just make sure not to kill them. That is my job."
It's
There
gotta
is
be
such
hard to.
violence in this. There is such violence in this party.
And you wonder why Nelly was worried.
Mhm. Tartuffu, take another 10.
Alright. Finally, no longer bloodied.
Yeah, that's the. Theos is like, you have my child. You are going to be in tip-top shape. We are going to turn and look. I actually can't see Memphash's health bar.
Because I think this version didn't have it yet last time, because I don't think he's updated.
Mm.
Here we go.
Oh God.
Skinny Memphash.
What?
Okay, Memphash is fine. I need to check something real fast.
Have I had a short rest, DM?
No.
Shit.
You'll be able to take one here shortly. It's just y'all have been doing things since the fight.
Let me take a long rest.
I thought we were here talking at the bar long enough.
No, we just got here. That being
At a game, real quick, CC. Do you see 2 tokens on there for me?
You just need to refresh.
See,
I see
0
2 tokens for Manfresh too.
it sounds like we all need to refresh.
Yeah.
Roll 20's been weird of late.
It has
That's on par.
Yep. refreshed and it's all fit. Oh, where the hell did Valtari go?
Oh my gosh, I haven't refreshed yet, and there's 3 Manfashes now.
Where is Veltari?
Like she was right here.
Oh, she
But now
wasn't
it's
there
up
for
to
me for a while.
Where is? Okay, whatever.
What? Where? I just randomly disappeared because I was right where Nelly was.
I don't know, man.
Living it up in the
Okay.
Hotel California.
Yeah. Okay. So Nelly is with Tartufu. I am going to just whisper to Memfash, going, "Hey, I'm gonna go take Valtari to the church. We'll be back. Don't do anything stupid while we're gone, please."
No promises. But I'll try.
Sales is gonna grab the front of your armor and pull you. How tall are you?
About 6'2".
One sec. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pull you down a little bit because you're like an inch taller and go, "Be careful. I swear to the gods, if something happens to my child, I will rain hell." Thank you.
You know we'll look after her.
Sales a nod. Goes over to Veltari, puts an arm around her shoulder, and let's go, dear.
Okay. As they're leaving, right as soon as they get to the door, Valtari is going to say, "By the way, Molly gave me a couple things to give to the people, the priest, so hopefully that'll make things quicker."
What'd she give you?
And she's going to pull out the pouch and the note just to show him.
Are you gonna let Seoza read the note?
Is Seoza going to ask to read the note or just?
He will ask to see it.
Okay, then
He-
yeah, she'll hand it to him and say, "She didn't say that she cared if we read the note before the priest got it, so."
Okay, so yeah, Seoza's gonna read the note.
Give me.
She's going to ponder and say for a second, "But to be safe, maybe I should not know what it says."
That's fine, dear.
Give me just a moment. I need 5 minutes. Gotcha.
That's totally fine.
And we're back. So, Veltar, you have just handed the letter to Seoza, correct?
Correct.
Seoza, are you going to open it?
Yes.
You see written in a scrawled note. The situation is more dire than you will expect. The vampire lord Vargoth is attempting to break free of his chains. He seeks to possess the young soul carrying this note, twisting them in a vessel for his imminent return. The gold provided will assist with getting the needed items to make sure this does not happen, as this requires more than your ordinary exorcism. We are going to need your expertise and your knowledge of the ancient ways. Here is what you need and how they should be prepared. A dragon's tear. A single tear shed by a dragon, said to possess immense purifying power. It must be placed inside a vial of holy water and consecrated under the light of the full moon. A phoenix feather. A feather from a phoenix, a creature reborn from fire, to create a protective barrier against dark magic. It should be woven into a circle of silver wire, and the circle should be placed around the subject. A basilisk scale. A scale from a basilisk, a creature whose gaze can turn people to stone. To weaken Vargorith's hold, it should be ground into a fine powder and mixed with the dragon tear infused holy water. A werewolf's claw. Claw from a werewolf is going to be used to break Vargoth's control over the subject's senses. It should be sharpened and used to carve protective sigils onto the subject's forehead and chest. A Gorgon's eye. An eye from a Gorgon used to trap Vargoth's essence. It should be placed within a bowl of obsidian shard, and the bowl should be positioned in the center of the ritual circle. A goblin's tooth. A tooth from a goblin used to create a distraction against Vargoth. It should be wrapped in a piece of raw meat and placed outside the ritual circle as an offering. A troll's blood. The blood of a troll used to create a potion that can temporarily increase the subject's resistance. It should be mixed with a vial of the subject's own blood and administered to them before the ritual begins. We also will need the standard tools: sunlight, holy water, silver, iron, garlic, rose quartz, incense, and a mirror made of obsidian. Time is of the essence. Vargoth's influence is growing by the day. We need your help before he can break free. With urgency.
Okay. Based on my backstory, do I know who this is?
No. Not a clue.
Okay. I am going to I'm going to put the letter back. I am going to hand it to Veltari and wait until she puts it back in her pocket.
Yeah, she'll do so.
And after that, I am going to bend down, throw Valtari over my shoulder, and I am very quickly marching towards the church.
Fair enough. While that's going on, what are the boys up to?
Well, I'm assuming Seoza did that while still at the door. So Tartufo just saw Seoza read a note, grab Veltari, and book it like someone just set their tail on fire. Wait, Seoza doesn't have a tail. Veltari's tail on fire. And while Tartufo would be worried about that, he's also been charged with the safety and protection of Nelly, who is currently in his arms sleeping. It's late. So Tartufo is going to ask Avery for something to snack on and then head to bed.
You are given a roll of bread. It is not just any bread, though. It is the most stealable bread. The bread everyone always takes. The guards are just fucking tired of hearing about it getting stolen. You, Tartufo, have been given a sweet roll.
Tartufo's going to look around to make sure no one tries to steal his sweet roll. And then he's going to pop it into his mouth.
It is good. It also tastes minorly of the annoyance of guards.
As a pirate, Tartufo is well acquainted with the annoyance of guards, so he's going to savor it.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. But what are the rest of the boys up to?
I'm gonna see that Tartufo is taking care of Nelly. I'm gonna tell him and the guys, I'm gonna retire to my room and take a little nap. And I'm gonna go to my room and take a little nap.
Fair.
Cyrus is enjoying a mug of something he can get
Ale,
as
probably.
he's tinkering away at his arm, fixing a little bit of screws that may have come loose, just making sure that it's all good. Blood's clean out of it. Um, so Tortufu, right?
Dufu looks over at you with a mouthful of sweet roll. Yeah, that's my name.
Don't mean to bother you while you're eating, but where'd the ladies run off to? I'm sorry, where did Seoza take the other one? I don't remember her
Voltari.
name. That's it.
They went to the church.
Is everything all right there?
Tortufa's gonna look at Cyrus. Not sure how much he should tell Cyrus, but mainly because of the fact that Cyrus is part of the Flaming Fist, and Tortufa has not had good experience with the Flaming Fist. Namely, he's been thrown through the wall by a certain person of the Flaming Fist. So he's going in there with a grain of salt. He's talking to Cyrus with a grain of salt tossed over his shoulder. No, everything should be fine. They're good. Yeah.
Well, all right. Just wanted to make sure. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Uh, maybe. Oh, maybe tell Zog that I'm definitely not doing anything wrong. That he has no need to throw me. Yeah.
All right. Will do.
I'm assuming Cyrus that you do know who I'm talking about, right? The
Dodge.
Zog.
Captain
God,
Dodge.
Dodge. Damn you, Superman, making me think Zog is Zodge.
Nobody ever gets his name right. Oh, it's something weird.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Don't worry. I won't. I'll be sure to paint you in a very favorable light, Tutufu.
Thanks. Well, I'm gonna get this little gal to bed. I need a nap too.
Enjoy your night.
You too, Cyrus. And Tartufu is going to finish off the sweet roll, pick Nilly back up, and give Sir Fluffington a scratch behind the ears.
Oh, he's
and say,
coming with you.
"Oh, I was gonna say, come on, Fluffington," and head up to his room. I'm assuming he has the same room as earlier.
Yeah.
Only place that can fit Tartufu.
Yup. You miss your missing robot companion who was here last time with you.
Don't worry. Tartufu will hum pirate shanties.
But that leaves just Cyrus.
Cyrus will continue milling about there. He'll sit down in the bottom side of this room for a little while. 30 minutes, hour and a half.
Not gonna follow Voltari and the others.
No. No, he doesn't need to follow them. More of just kind of making sure that they don't come back rushing in danger, or if they do come back, cool, good. But he's just gonna be kind of tending to his wounds a little bit before going to bed. Just going slowly through the process of getting ready for everything. But staying ready in case they come back screaming, "Hey, more assassins."
Fair. There are no
Yeah. I think
Voltari
about
and
2
Seoza
hours
do
he'll
not
give it.
return.
Okay. Yeah, in about 2 hours he's gonna be just going to bed. Which I don't think I have a fucking room bot.
I know this room is Valtari's and Nellie's, and then this room is Seoza's.
That one is not Seoza's.
No. Which
Nope.
one was I in?
The other side, I think. Baltari's used to be the one on the far left, but traded it out. I think this one here was yours and Val's. No, I don't even think you had a room. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I don't remember where Seoza was.
But this is the
I
one
remember-
where Nelly and Baltari were.
Okay.
Which means, if anything, this one down here was Baltari, or Seosa's.
Okay, so it's the same one I have in Mad Mage. So Raven's room is Theos's room.
Probably.
I'm not you, Raven.
But Theosa, once you get to the church and the priests have read the note, you see they immediately go into they start getting their shit done. They are moving past. People are getting woken up and things are moving.
I am going to be helping in any way I fucking can.
You are told, you stay here, we'll tell you. Because this is going to be shit way over your head.
That's fine. I'm just standing here as I am still a celestial warlock and an Azamar. I am standing here as a celestial being.
Which
I don't care
temple
how
are-
scary I look. I'm not leaving until this is done.
You are at the Church of Hogum.
Okay.
Hogma.
Yeah. Val's going to kind of look and like raise her hand slightly and go, "May I look into different things as long as I do not get in the way?"
We'll need you to be working with us. We're going to need to spend at least a day or two afterward. You'll have time then. As you see Baltar Seoza, the head priest of the church is coming down here to get involved.
That's fine with me. I am pacing where they put me. If there is at any point that they tell me to go do something specific, I will do it. If it involves just, I am here. This is my girlfriend. She is going to be safe.
You are
If
given
I
a
need to
sweet
get,
roll.
I will eat this sweet roll in just fucking just stress eating.
But
Honestly,
Valtari
at this point, I'm probably pulsing some just. I'm probably slightly glowing.
Valtari's just going with the flow. She's like, "Something's going on that needs to happen. I don't know what. It's best I don't know, so I'm just gonna do what they tell me to do."
Oh, they put you to sleep within half an hour.
Oh, okay.
And they put you down hard.
You
Baltar
cut
is
out
going
there
to be.
for a second.
You are getting put down hard. Not like punched out, but with some powerful magic.
Oh, okay.
Some shit that could knock the elves out. Kinda knock it.
Oh.
So basically, what knocked out the party that one time.
Baltar's going to be high out of kind. The next day rolls by, and we go back to the boys. Sir Fluffington.
Oh.
Not Sir Fluffington. Tortufu, Cyrus, Mempesh.
Long rest?
Yes, long rest.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Long rest.
I spend my morning saying a prayer.
You'll make it. Eventually make y'all's way downstairs. It's a little crowded. People moving this way and that.
Like carefully. Is Nelly still asleep?
No, she's sitting on your chest when you wake up.
Tartufa like kind of smacks his beak. Yeah, beak. Morning, Nelly.
She waves.
Ready for some breakfast?
You see her.
Oh. Shit.
And we're back.
So Tartufo will pick Nelly up and put them on his shoulder. Let's get some breakfast. I'm hungry. Come on, Fluffington.
He moves,
That's what
picks
I'm
up Nelly, and the two of you are off.
I already picked Nelly up onto my shoulder, though.
Oh, fair.
So Tartufo makes his way down the stairs.
Okay. You see Cyrus and Memphis have beat you down here.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Good day to you.
Avery, can you set me and Nelly up with some pancakes?
You are given the same treatment, the large stack of pancakes from before. And they even do better this time, Tortufu. A blueberry fairy shows up just to give you some blueberry sauce. Or blueberry, syrup. That took me way too long to remember. I was trying to say icing, I'm like, icing does not go on pancakes. But yes, a blueberry fairy comes to give you blueberry syrup.
Tartufo will enjoy the shit out of that.
It is
Alec.
fresh blueberry syrup. It is much richer than any other syrup you've tasted.
Tartufo just starts shoving the pancakes in his mouth.
Something that Cyrus, you and Memphis both notice as Tortufu's coming down is you don't know why he has abs and pectoral muscles now drawn on his shell, but he does have those painted on him, as well as a butterfly on his back.
You've been working out recently, Tortufu.
I mean, yeah, I work out every day. And Tartufo like flexes his gigantic arm.
You can see it's very evident in your physique.
Thank you. No, not a lot of people actually mention it, but it's nice to be appreciated.
Oh, heavens help me.
Well, if you needed some workout tips, I would be happy to go to the gym with you. Give you some pointers, spot you a little bit.
I appreciate the assistance, but I'm fine.
All right. When Seoza comes back, maybe you can join us at the gym. I still gotta teach them some more curling techniques.
I think we can use some help with the ab workout though.
Oh yeah, core workouts are very important. You got a good strong core, you know.
Memphis, Tortufu
Which
has a
one gives you the
12.
wings?
He has a 12 pack right now.
I sort of give him a little wink and sort of a little point towards his belly, like, yeah, you got some nice abs there, bud.
Mm-hmm. Tartufo like looks down confused because no one should be able to tell what his abs look like with his shell. And I look down like, I look over at Nelly. Nelly?
Ellie's eating pancakes. She's not paying any attention. She's very focused on the pancakes.
Tartufo kind of like scratches at one of the lines. Is it crayon? Oh, I was assuming it was crayon.
No, it's paint.
All right. And Tartufo continues to eat.
Then there's also something written across Tortufu's back underneath the butterfly.
Can I see what it says?
Kaiju badass. Caution.
Okay, Cece, you realize now Tufu's gonna keep that, right? That's on him forever now.
You might. I wouldn't be surprised. It's just right across the back. There's also a butterfly on it.
I'm just surprised Nelly was able to get to my back.
The problem also is it's written in Infernal.
All right, you know, people get tattoos written in Chinese. At least it actually says what it's meant to say, rather than someone trying to get the word fire and it says douche. I've met men that it was hilarious.
But Mempesh, do you bring it up?
No, that one I'm just gonna let's stay.
Cyrus, how are you doing? Seeing all this put on Tortufu.
Cyrus is counting his days as we speak. He's somebody's got to do the work.
As for Tufu's eating pancakes, he's gonna look up at Avery and ask, "Can I get like a bowl of bacon?"
Comes. As you are given a bacon salad.
Yeah, and I'll ask for some. Avery, may I have some biscuits and bacon and pancakes, please? Yummy, yummy.
You're given all of that as well as some biscuits and gravy.
Thank you.
Tartufo will like kind of pick the bacon off, pick the bacon off on a separate plate and put it down, and for Silver Fluffington and eat the salad.
Fair.
Because I asked the bowl of bacon for Fluffington.
He is happy as can be. But time starts to roll by. People leave for breakfast. After breakfast, it's quiet for a little bit, and then lunch rush comes in, and then it goes. No sign of Eltari or Seuza.
Hey Cyrus, do you speak Draconic?
Yeah.
So Tufu is gonna look over at Memphis and ask in Draconic, you think it's weird that Seuza and Viltari aren't back yet?
It has been some time. We should probably go find them. Well, they were at the church, so hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to worry Nelly and
You see Nellie's ears perk up at her name.
Tortufu like
She's
gives
not
Nelly
making it look like she's listening, but her ears do the little wiggle.
Tortufu like gives Nelly like a head ruffle.
She keeps eating her food.
Go ahead.
Tortufu will ask, Memphis and Draconic, did they say that when Baltari and Seuza were talking about leaving the little one here? Did they mention anything about not taking her to church?
I don't remember that, but they didn't really say what time they'd be back either.
Yeah. Oh,
well, at the very least, we can head that way and keep the small person outside until we figure out what's going on inside.
Yeah, but you know what we could do? We could go finish off that quest.
Oh yes, we can do that. That's even better.
Yeah, didn't you want to go talk to that blacksmith?
That is true. We can do that too.
Yeah, we could do that, and then come back here, and if they're still not oh, shit.
Do we go to the blacksmith?
Okay, we could just go see the blacksmith. Who has all the loot? Does Seuza have all the loot?
Probably.
God dang it.
You think you keep all the loot with the guy who could carry the most?
Probably keep him with the guy who has the fucking bag of holding.
Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah,
Why
fair
I have
enough.
the loot.
Fair enough. So we're kind of fucked.
Yep, a little bit. So what would
We
you
can
like?
walk
So,
around town and provide help to the needy.
Tortuga looks
Now
over at
that-
Cyrus, not expecting him to know Draconic, but like pleasantly surprised.
mm,
Yeah,
that's
we
not a
could
bad
do that.
plan.
We just gotta avoid any like street urchins.
Yes.
Nelly looks up at you. She knows that word.
In Draconic?
Yeah, you'd be surprised at what she's been yelled at. Just remember, Nelly was a street urchin.
Okay, fair.
I mean, she still doesn't technically have a home, but
I
But we
think
just,
going. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how about we just get on the streets and get our ears out there for listening in for any info on the man you're looking for.
Yeah, we could do all that.
you could always bring him to the wolf's den too.
We ain't taking a little girl to that place.
No. Sayosa would seriously kill one of us.
What's wrong with Luna? Fucking, she just gives massages. She just nearly breaks people in the process.
Tortuga still has to recover from the last time. Mentally, I mean, physically, he was fantastic afterwards.
But what would the boys like to do? As another hour passes with no sign of the other two.
Blacksmith.
I mean, see,
The boy is tired of sitting at the table.
we have no money to give the blacksmith.
We could place an order.
Usually has half up front.
Bethmash, how much do you have on you right now?
I mean, me, like, okay, so at a game, were we always just giving our money to the bag of holding, or were we keeping separate? Because I've been keeping like a small track separate.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Well, I got the party loot up, and technically speaking, I have it set to as a party treasury. So, like in the treasury, we have about 355 gold plus large amounts of copper and silver. But everything is still held by Sioza, so right now we have whatever the hell is in your inventory. That's what we got.
So yeah, I got like 120 gold, some silver, and some copper. Not, too terrible much. That's it.
Yeah, and Tufu has about 67 silver and 245 copper. I have no gold. I'm broke.
So we can go check the blacksmith and see what his price would be, and then once we figure that out, we got to go get the flowers from Sayosa.
Yeah,
make
so
our
we
way.
go ahead.
And we do that. So,
Sounds like a plan to me.
and if there's anybody we can help along the way, Mr. Rosewood, we will help us out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, plan made. Tortufa will look at Nelly. Hey, Nelly, you want to go see a blacksmith?
Yeah, I can get a bigger sword.
No.
Huh? Why not? She was so good with the dagger.
Okay, I will let you talk to Sayosa about that.
I
But I
recommend
will
a
go ahead
spear.
and say my vote is no.
Tartuffe will like, yeah, I'll talk to Sayosa about it. Don't worry.
After.
Maybe. Or maybe Tartuffe will sneak Nelly the gladius he has on him right now.
Yeah.
But so y'all are heading to go talk to go to the Dragon Forge.
Yeah.
Takes y'all a little while to find y'all's way back. Things are a little bit different. But y'all do find your way to the Dragon Steel Forge. And once y'all get in, y'all hear the familiar sound of banging in the forge itself as the young boy sitting behind the counter gives y'all a wave. Welcome back. I
Thank
thought
you,
you
thank
got
you.
eaten by bandits.
Not exactly.
Mr. Fufu would never get eaten by bandits. As you see Nellie stands in front of Tortufu, hands on hips, staring down this boy, as she kind of brokenly yells back at him.
Yeah, I'm way too big to eat.
You were the one talking about turtle soup.
Turtle soup? That's a horrifying thing.
I don't know, man. I heard y'all had gotten in trouble.
I wouldn't call it trouble. No.
Yeah. Miss Vendetta was talking about how y'all attacked a bunch of cultists. And then you went missing.
Oh, you saw Vendetta?
Yeah, she's been at all the taverns talking about what happened. Making sure people get warned.
Huh. We should check up on her.
Yeah, you read my mind.
Who's that?
Did we find out the name of this kid when we were here first?
No.
Oh,
Hey kid, is Devarian?
Yeah, he's in the forge at the moment. Are you looking to place an order?
Yes.
What kind of order are you getting? He brings out a massive book and slams it on the table with a thud.
So I hold out my weapon. It's like, I want this, but if possible to make something like this magic.
Yeah, shouldn't be too
What
hard.
can be
What kind of magic you looking for?
out of game? I don't know how to describe it, but like, whatever
Plus one
radiant
magic.
damage would be, that kind of holy damage.
I wouldn't be able to take that, or it would be just a +1 magic weapon.
But that'll work too.
Pretty simple thing to do. It would need to be reforged again.
Easy enough. Do I have to give you this weapon?
And if you want us to turn this one into it, yeah.
I look at it sort of partial.
We can
How
always
much
just
would
make
that
another one.
be?
I
Well,
mean, for a weapon like that, it's probably only about 20 gold difference.
True. Just make me another one.
Any specifics on the design?
Out of game, CC, but it just I don't know how to describe it. Just basically make it look like sort of like a big hammer with two ends that you could smash. Like I don't know how to describe it really. Like
So
sort of like Thor's
raw?
hammer. Yeah,
Or no, just
like you remember my
regular?
old picture? Like
Uh-huh.
my old picture?
You're
Yeah, like the
effectively
hammer in
trying
my
to get your old hammer but reforged. Into
Yes.
magic. Okay.
Yes.
You want something like Mjolnir?
Yes.
You want the
Just a
same
very
designs
fancy
on
version
it?
of that. What was that?
You want the same designs on it?
Yes, please.
He reaches out for the hammer.
And I hand it to him.
He sets it
Like it
down
has the
next to him
symbol
and
of
he
collection
starts.
written on it.
Yeah, he's drawing the symbols, running it over, making sure he sees everything. Looks like you got a lot of wear and tear on this one. He takes out some tools and starts going over it, making sure he has the exact. We'll make sure it can fit to your hand. This one's been wearing. The leather needs replacing.
Yes, we've been on an adventure or two since we've upgraded that.
He's gonna take the heft. How's the heft? Do you want something heavier or is this good? Maybe lighter?
A little lighter if possible. I could use the swing speed.
Mithril? Mithril's usually pretty good. Light as they can be.
Nice.
Makes a nice white as for the steel as well. He hefts it. before handing it back. It's going to take some getting used to, though. You're looking about 350 gold, 400.
Okay. How much do I owe you, or can I come back and pay you?
Well, until you get pay the first front half up front, we won't start the project.
So I can give you. Oof. Correct my math. If I have 120 and 149 silver, I would have enough, correct?
You would need at least somewhere between 175. Yeah, 175 gold at least.
So, I don't know the conversion by heart. My math is terrible.
10 by 10.
So if I have, huh?
10 by 10.
10. So
10
I
silver
have
is 1 gold. 10 copper is 1 silver.
rats. I do not have enough.
I'm just going to keep it on the books then.
Okay, I shall return. Thank you.
Need anything else?
That'll be all for now. Thank you.
They're going to turn to Tortuga. How's the hammer working for you?
Pretty good, but I had a run in with some weird ghostly type mother. Looks at down Nelly, mother somethings, and
Yes.
no, Nelly, that's a bad word.
What's an accurate description?
Fair.
She says an infernal.
Oh. I don't know what she just said, but anyway, do you have something that I could use to make it so I could hit ghost things?
You need an enchantment. We can do one from the a lunar mapping. Not too expensive.
What's that do?
Enchants it with the moon, makes it glow with its energy, and helps deal with more shifty enemies.
Oh, you mean like that? Those moon touch daggers so many of my party use?
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, how much does that cost?
Well, since you already got the weapon, it'll be a little weird getting it already in there. So we're looking probably about 80 gold.
That's not bad, but I don't have any money with me. All my money is with someone else.
Well, I can write you in, but before you'll have to do half up front before you can get it done. Also, we'll need to wait for the full moon anyway.
Do you have any moon touch malls already done?
I think I got some lying around.
How much is it just to buy a new one?
One moment, please. You're looking about 100.
That's what I have on me right now. I have the gloves and I have that. Oh, I'll have to come back.
No
At least
worries.
we know how
You're
much
written
it
in.
costs.
Thanks, kid. Hey, what's your name anyway?
Keith.
Well, Keith, I'm Tortufu.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's always good to introduce yourself when someone gives you your name. That's what my grandma used to tell me.
Anything else for your other friend?
I'm alright.
I don't know. I'd say you're a left.
I don't get it.
It's a good one. I'll hand it
First.
to you.
Well, if you need repairs on the hand, sure.
I might have to be seeing you soon then.
There's a nod, and he continues to chill behind the bar. Or not the bar, the counter.
Oh, hey, Keith, do you sell practice weapons?
Yeah? What kind you need?
Tortuga's gonna look down at Nelly. Maybe a practice short sword?
What kind are you looking for? Dulled weapon? Wooden? Something that looks fancy? Something that's more practical?
Wooden, probably.
What kind of durability? Something kids can play with, or something that's actually got the right weight and balance?
I think so, like something to play with at first, you know. Just
All right. If you're just looking for a toy, we got a good one for about 5 silver.
that works.
And he's gonna hop down, go into a barrel, pull one out, and throw it over to you.
Tortuga will cash it.
It's not the best made thing, but it's definitely strong enough for kids to be swinging around with it. Its balance is a little bit off, but it's more made for hardiness.
Thanks,
Kids
Keith.
hit stupid shit with wooden swords.
And Tortuga will like tuck it in his belt behind him. He's not gonna give it to Nelly just yet.
Fair. What would the boys like to do after that?
Church?
Time to head to church.
Take me to church.
Takes you a while, and you'll see most of the churches are open, but one of them is locked closed. Its great doors closed to anyone. You see a couple people a little bit upset about this, but not much.
Is it the church that I think Voltari wanted to go to?
You're not sure where Valtari wanted to, but it was the church y'all were at earlier in the day, or yesterday.
I thought Voltari mentioned wanting to go there when we actually just got stopped off there.
Mm-hmm.
I did mention wanting to stop back.
Yeah, so you see that? That's the one that is locked down.
Is there anyone out front?
Nope.
Just
Gotta
go
go.
up to it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I think this is the church that they went to. I remember Voltari asking about getting something removed.
Yes.
What? But what would cause the church to close its doors?
Um,
I'm going
Maybe,
in.
maybe they're cleaning.
No, they don't close their doors to clean.
well, I'm gonna go up to it and knock on it sort of gently, but not,
You
too
see
terribly
there
hard.
is
Not
a
like,
note on the front of the gate when y'all first arrive.
what did it say? Can I read it?
The church, it's written in several different languages, so yes. The Church of Ogum has closed for a special event and ritual to the Lord of Knowledge. Please excuse the delay, and services will begin again when further notice is set out. Please do
Oh, well,
not
that
disturb.
I think this is the right place, guys.
Well,
It
yeah,
looks
we
like
know
they're
that.
looks like they're in the middle of something, though.
Yeah, they probably are.
If they're in the middle of something, then wouldn't Voltari and Sioza just come back?
Maybe it's taken a long time. I don't know. Some of these processes can go for a while. Hopefully, there's no complications.
Oh, so they're the event.
Yes, I
Oh.
would wager so. We haven't seen them in a while, and I figured they're in there. Now we can try to get in, but I think they might be mad if we broke into their church and disturbed them, and I don't want to take any chances about throwing anything off.
Y'all are also in a very crowded area. There are a lot of people around because you have all the other churches around here too.
Yeah, clergy hate it when you break in.
Yeah. So out of game, TC, how long has it been? It's been like a day and a half now, basically, right?
No, they left the night before.
Night before, okay.
Y'all are
No.
past noon by now, so at most you're looking at probably around 15 hours
Jeez.
since you last saw him.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to see about gathering intel for this the low lantern.
Well, seeing as we have nowhere else to go, and that beats waiting, we might as well be productive. But what about, the small one?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't.
talking about just walking around and just looking at things. And then
Yeah,
just, you don't have to come.
As you gesture towards Nelly, you notice something, Nymphesh.
Uh-oh. Yes.
There's a distinct lack of small child and dog.
Oh no.
And that
So
is where we're gonna end it. Good job, you
Oh.
guys. That
Oh
was a
no.
lot of fun. We are
Oh,
going
no.
to restart again probably next week as we find out just what has gone on with Veltari, Seoza, and now the missing bean. I hope you'll come
Bleeding
back to join.
family.
I hope you come back to join us next week and see just exactly what's going on. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.